and welcome back to Hit the Road with Darren RV Edition. Today we're going to look at the Alpine Avalanche Edition 390DS by Keystone RV. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get to it. This is one thing that Keystone does with these Avalanches that no one else does. It seems very simple, but there's a lot more to it than you think. This gives you direct view of the hookups when you're backing your truck up to it. You just check your rear view mirror, you know exactly where you are. This is also a pivoting head for the hookup to make it that much easier. Down here, you have all of your solar hookups. That is one big solar system there. That's your inverter, your charge controller, all of your cables, everything that you need for the solar system. Right next to it, you can either use this for storage, or it is designed to put a nice big generator in there. So you have an onboard generator in case you're out on a cloudy day or under some trees. Around the corner here, you have access to your propane tanks. Nice big propane tanks, so you have plenty of propane when you're out on the road. This right here is a pin protected leveling system, so you can create your own pin, or it has a default pin if you don't care about that very much. It controls these. You have 6 of these running underneath it, so it will level that out for you when you're parked and ready to stay for a while. Underneath here, you have a great big pass-through storage. You can store all of your luggage, and it is lockable, of course. If you notice, there is also a manual jack down there, just in case you have any failures with the leveling system. Right next to here is your convenience bay. Very user-friendly. You don't have to worry about making sure everything's twisted in the right direction. City water connection, freeze guard winterizing system, external shower with hot and cold, satellite and cable hookup with the Key TV system, makes it very user friendly. You got your tank flushes over here, your gray tank, black tank, hot water low point drain, cold water low point drain, everything that you need. Right next to that, you've got the Keystone on-demand hot water heater. This is the gas water heater for endless hot water. Next to that is the furnace, just in case you ever leave Florida and you need to go up in the mountains. In between the slide outs, you have your black tank and your gray tank, as well as your fresh tank. Tells you where all those are. I'm gonna climb up on the roof. All right, up top, as you can see, you have 3, count them, 3 air conditioners. This is definitely Florida ready. It's good for hot weather or cold weather. This unit is fully winterized. And as you can see, there's a nice big solar panel to charge that system that we talked about earlier. As you can see, there is a back door. I'll show you where that leads to when we get to the inside. Here's another slide out with an awning. There are external JBL speakers under this nice big 18-foot awning. You have LED lighting underneath all of it, and this is just the other side of that great big pass-through storage. There's your battery bank. Right above that, you have access to plug in extra solar panels just in case you want to go fully off-grid. Heading on inside, we have the very nice kitchen that Alpine is known for. Nice fake tile on the wall. Great big coffee bar there. You can put Mr. Coffee in the corner. Nobody puts Mr. Coffee in the corner. You have a full-size king fridge, double door opening. And if you notice, it's a regular residential Samsung refrigerator, but this comes with it. There's a little attachment down here so that you can secure that while you're driving down the road for travel mode. Coming over to the rest of the kitchen, you have a high point microwave above a 3-burner gas stove and a nice big oven. That matching drawer underneath, nice and big, so you can keep your pots and pans put. Really big drawers and a lot of cabinet space available for you. This slides open for trash and recycling. Under sink access over here with more shelves. Great big sink. Look at the size of this sink. These are just here for extra countertop space in case you need it. Nice solid surface countertops. Over here you have an InnoFlame great big 4,777 BTU 1400 watt fireplace. This will keep this main area warm, especially with this nice upgraded residential ceiling fan right above it. You turn that fan on, turn that fireplace on, you are good to go. Behind the TV, you have hidden shelves for additional storage. And look at this upgraded residential lighting. So nice. Not to mention that faucet. You don't usually see these in fifth wheels. You got your theater seating right across from that great big 50-inch smart TV. You can put your apps right on it. If you look down here, you actually have seat warmers, reading lights, a USB plug. You can plug everything in. Every single one of these arms lift up for additional storage. Cup holders in the middle. And these do recline. This is the really nice upgraded Thomas Paine collection. Up here you have a loft for the kiddos. Nice sleeping mats for them. And cable and satellite access, as well as regular residential Edison plugs and access to your air filter, so you can keep that nice and clean. Those vents up there will keep it cool up in the loft. There is a racetrack ventilation system that runs all the way through the roof. Those air conditioners up on the roof feeds directly into that, so it'll keep you nice and cool in that hot weather. Going into the first bedroom, that's right, there's more than one. Got tons of space, lots of closet space. You can hang up all your clothes. Nice big queen size bed with very nice storage underneath it. They actually finished the inside of the storage under the bed. That's how much they pay attention to detail. On the sides of the bed, you have little quasi nightstands with regular Edison plugs underneath them. So just in case you need CPAP machines hooked up or anything, you're good to go. You have a nice headboard behind the bed for comfort, and you can mount a television right over here. There's more access to the cable and satellite and another plug. So you can be sitting up on your nice comfy headboard, watching some TV, because we're not always in the mood to be outside while we're camping, right? Over here, this bedroom has its own bathroom and its own entry. That's what that back door is for. Nice foot flush toilet, full vanity with a mirror so you can get pretty in the mornings. Nice big sink, full-size shower. And we'll head back through to the other side. Take it to the other side. Up here you have the master suite. You got a full-size 6-drawer dresser. In here you have an additional wardrobe with some shelving space and a washer-dryer hookup. So you can either take that bottom shelf out and put a combination washer-dryer, or take both shelves out and do a full-size stackable instead of using that clothing rod for additional clothing. You probably won't need that clothing rod because this closet goes all the way through with a nice long clothing rod and a shelf that runs all the way across, with a click light at the top. In here you have a king size bed with storage underneath, of course. Nice finished storage, same as the other room. Little quasi nightstands, you can see those plugs underneath it, so you can keep your CPAP machines or just plug your phones in, whatever your need is. Over here you have the bathroom, another nice big mirror for pretty time. Nice shower. These are single piece showers too, so never any worry about anything leaking. Nice skylight coming into it, so you don't even have to turn the bathroom lights on during the day. Full-size sink, full access to everything. Nice shelving space in the bathroom, some more GFCI outlets. Water heater control right here. Over here, this slides out, so you have a lot of shelving space here in the bathroom. Underneath that, something that no one else thought of in the RV world, You've got a place for your toilet paper and storage for all the toilet paper rolls you're gonna need for the trip. Very cool. This opens up so that you have a trash can in the bathroom. You don't have to take up any bathroom space for that. Then right around the corner you have all of your controls. And these are on physical switches, which a lot of people really appreciate because there's no touchscreen where anything can go wrong. You have access to both awnings, all the slide outs. There are 4 slide outs on this unit. Up above that you have the tanks. Those lights will come on and let you know when you need to drain the black tank. This dining room table is fully extendable. You can push it in for travel mode. It just folds right down for you, not a problem. Or you can extend it if you got a lot of families sitting around the table and you need a lot of room. These chairs do strap down, you can see that when you're in travel mode. And yeah, just a nice big living space in here. Very comfortable living. My family could live in here full time and be more than comfortable, being honest. Well, that about does it for today's short but sweet walkthrough video of this amazing Alpine 390DS fifth wheel, brought to you by Keystone RV. Do me a favor and drop a comment down below to let everybody know where you would go first if this was your fifth wheel. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for many more of these walkthrough videos to come, so you can see these amazing campers, trailers, fifth wheels, RVs, and more for yourself. Drop a comment below if you'd like to see this or any of these units in person, and I'll be happy to set you an appointment today here in beautiful Nokomis, Florida. Feel free to check out my existing library for even more content. Remember, the open road is calling your name. It's time for you to answer that call. I'm Darren Taylor with Hit the Road with Darren RV Edition. Let's get you on the road to your next adventure.